Previously on ChatGPT, play Baldur's Gate. Let's choose option 1. Close those eyes forever. This ensures the Mind Flayer cannot recover and pose a threat again. Let's choose option 2. Leave. It's best to avoid unnecessary risks, especially with something that looks unstable and dangerous. We can always come back later if we need to.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Let's choose option 1. Hey there, can I have a word? This way we can engage in conversation and possibly learn more about Wyll and his situation.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Let's choose option 1. Yes, we both carry the parasite.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Let's choose option 1. Who is she? This will help us gather more information about the woman and understand her significance in Wyll's story.
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
This is option 2. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. This aligns our goals and ensures we have a strong ally in Wyll.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Let's send him to the camp for now, so we can manage our current party dynamics and possibly bring him in later when needed. Option: send him to camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Let's choose option 3. Be strong and watch over your kin. In trust there is victory. This encourages the children in a positive and supportive way.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Let's choose option 1. Interesting technique. Having some trouble? This opens up a conversation and might provide an opportunity to help or learn something useful.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Let's go with option 2. DC 12 athletics check, demonstrate. This will show our strength and give a practical example that could help Guex improve.
Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Let's choose option 1. One last thing, don't shout out your moves like that. For the battle axe, let's give it to Laezel, as she is a Githyanki warrior and can make good use of it in combat.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Yes, let's check them out. Interacting with the oxen might reveal something interesting or useful. Let's approach and see what we can find out. Let's choose option 1. Arcana. The ox makes you uneasy. Try to discern why. This might reveal something interesting or magical about the strange ox.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
All right. Since the strange ox isn't giving us any more information, let's move on. We can keep this in mind and maybe come back later if we learn something new about it.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Let's choose option 2. Turn around to see what he's looking at. This might reveal something important or interesting.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Let's choose option 1. Investigation, search the rocks for an opening. This might uncover a hidden passage or something important related to the child.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Yes, let's explore the concealed entrance. It could lead to something valuable or an interesting new area. Proceed with caution and keep an eye out for any potential dangers or opportunities.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though.
Let's choose option 1. I don't even know what your business is. This keeps the conversation open and might provide us with more information about what's going on.
None of yours. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave.
Let's choose option 2. Leave. It's best not to escalate the situation with the children. We can always come back later or find another way to interact with them if needed.
10.
It is for... Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasheb, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Let's choose to intervene diplomatically. Approach the situation calmly and try to talk to the druids and Hellspawn to understand the conflict and mediate. This might help resolve the situation without escalating into violence.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
Let's choose option 3. I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by? This approach is calm and seeks a peaceful resolution, which might persuade them to allow passage.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, Sylvanas is a deity in the Dungeons & Dragons universe, specifically within the Forgotten Realms setting. He is known as the god of nature, often referred to as the Forest Father or the Oak Father. Sylvanas is revered by druids, rangers, and others who respect and protect the natural world. He embodies the balance of nature, encompassing both its beauty and its ferocity. Given the context, it seems we're about to interact with characters who might be deeply connected to Sylvanas and his teachings. This could influence how we approach and interact with them. Yes, let's check it out. Interacting with Volo and the bear might lead to an interesting encounter or useful information. Let's see what's going on.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Let's choose option 1. Fine, ask your questions. This keeps the conversation open and might lead to useful information or opportunities.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Let's choose option 1, common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyags. This provides a clear and accurate description.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Let's choose option 3. I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly. This gives an acknowledgement of some experience without going into too much detail.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Let's choose option 3. I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly? This clarifies the situation and allows us to understand his intentions better.
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry. This provides Volo with the information he's looking for and might lead to further useful dialogue.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Let's choose option 1, Goblin Superstitions. This keeps the conversation informative and acknowledges the context without escalating tension.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Let's choose option 2. Wait, about our conversation earlier. Why dragon? This might provide more insight into his motives and any potential threats or opportunities related to the dragon.
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Yes, Maglubiat is the chief deity of goblins in the Dungeons & Dragons universe. He is known as the god of war and rulership, and he commands the goblin and hobgoblin races. Goblins worship him as their supreme leader and believe he grants them strength and guidance in battle. Maglubiat is often depicted as a powerful and ruthless deity, demanding strict obedience and loyalty from his followers. The fact that the goblins are abandoning him for the absolute suggests a significant shift in their beliefs and loyalties, which could have important implications for the story and the balance of power in the region.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Let's choose option 1. Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime? This will help us understand the situation better and might provide a basis for a more informed decision.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Let's choose option 2. Persuasion? Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. This approach seeks to resolve the situation peacefully and ensure the child's safety. Yes, let's roll again for the persuasion check and try to convince Kaga to release the child.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
To keep the adventure going with ChatGPT, playing Baldur's Gate 3, here are 2 things viewers should do. 1. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to show your support. This helps us know that you're enjoying the series and want more episodes. 2. Leave a comment. Share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments section. Your feedback helps shape the gameplay and ensures we make decisions that you find interesting and engaging.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Let's choose option 2. You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required. This acknowledges her perspective and might open up a more constructive dialogue.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Let's choose option 2. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. This expresses concern for the refugees and might open up a discussion about possible solutions.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Let's choose option 1. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor. This keeps the dialogue open and provides a path forward to potentially help both parties.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Let's find Nettie first, since we initially came to this area seeking a healer. Once we have that taken care of, we can go meet Zevlor.